What is up, guys? Drax6Dude here, and we're here with another episode of our Money in the Bank little prediction type thing. And right now, I wanted to address 3 problems in the room considering this match. 1, this match has been going on for 3 months. 3 months. There's one problem with that. There's one problem in the problem. In the 3 problems. There's a problem with the problem. The problem is WWE likes to do this. They want to push 2 guys. They want to push 2 guys. They want to push them down your, not push them down your throat. That's the mistake here. They want to make you so sick of them that you do not want them facing each other ever again, or being on TV if they're lucky. Issue here is that Dolph Ziggler and Baron Corbin are 2 of the best wrestlers. Issue here is they want to put this in our face, but they don't want to give it a big feud aspect. They don't want to give it enough time to make it a big feud aspect, and that's the big problem here. They want to give Ziggler and Corbin enough time on... They don't want to give them that time on television to bring this feud even further than it should be. And that's the problem right now. You got 2 guys who fucking deserve the time on television for their feud. It has been going on for 3 months, but they never got the time, and that's why their feud hasn't been really developed. They've gotten like 10-minute matches, barely even 10-minute segments on Raw, which is a 3-hour broadcast. No, you got to have like a half-an-hour segment for Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, which is the main event feud, which is true. But that's the problem. They want to make these WrestleMania moments in like what is this, Money in the Bank at 2 WrestleMania caliber main events. Woo! There's one main event. There's always been one main event, and that's the last match. Always. Most of the Raw main events aren't even main events because there's dark matches afterwards. Those are the main events. Those are the ones that people see at the arena. Issue here is they're trying to make those matches seem more important with more airtime, but you got these 2 guys who've been building a feud for 2 or 3 months now, and they've been literally given 10 minutes on Raw and like 10 minutes on SmackDown. You got 2 hours for SmackDown, and it's taped. And that's before, of course, July 19th or whatever that time is when they start talking about the stupid fucking brand extension. I've been wanting this forever, and the reason why I'm calling it stupid is because it should have happened a year ago, 2 years ago. It should have never quit. Brand extension was the reason people watched SmackDown to begin with. That's why their attendance started going down, because who needs to watch SmackDown anymore? It's just a repeat of Raw. I know that's what everybody says, but it's true. Why watch SmackDown when you're watching 3 hours of Raw every week? I mean, if you don't want to watch Raw, I mean, I guess if you want to watch, that's like an alternative. But the issue here is it'd be even more of an alternative if it had a different roster. And this is why people like these guys, Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler, they get tossed to the wayside. This isn't worth it because they could put on Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, make it seem like it's more important. And that's what they think they're making their money on. And no, there's people that people go and see that they want to see. Like, not Roman. People go to see Dolph Ziggler. I went to go see Dolph Ziggler up in Erie. His match with Rusev was killer up there. And surprisingly enough, it was pushed as one of the big matches of the night. Because Dolph Ziggler puts out and Rusev puts out. You got to remember that those 2 do put out. You got to remember that Baron Corbin puts out, especially when he was on NXT. He was putting out every night he was on NXT. Every match he was on, he was making it a main event caliber match. And whether it's against Finn Balor, whether against Samoa Joe, Rhino, anybody, he makes sure that the match was good enough. And for a NFL star gone WWE, awesome. More power to him. I'm not going to go anywhere against him because he can do that. Baron Corbin went from a tough, well, I wouldn't say a tough sport like like NFL, because WWE is a tough sport. But when you go from a sport like that going into this, and you know what you're doing, the issue here is that you go from NFL to WWE. It's kind of the same skill level. You have to know what you're doing to be successful. And here you have to know what you're doing to be successful. And Baron Corbin's showing what he can do as a monster. He can definitely portray the role. He's got the size, just like most of them. He shows that he can definitely score with the best of them. Score with the best of them. He can definitely win against the best of them. He can definitely show what he's capable of, especially in the ring. I know I'm turning this into like a rant of why these stars are just completely underused and underutilized because of the brand depletion, the expansion that wasn't there. Dolph Ziggler would have been a multiple-time world champion if we had a branded extension. And that's if they actually wanted to use him. It depends, of course, on WWE booking and how they say he's injury prone, yet he hasn't been injured since like 2013. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.